What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Monday show of the American Nomad. I am the American Nomad, your host, Rav Holly. Hope you guys are doing good today. I was literally playing Call of Duty like 15 minutes ago, and I didn't realize it was so late already. The last, 2 or 3 hours just got away from me. I went out and checked the mail, came in, and knew I had plenty of time to get ready for the show, so I wasn't in any rush. I didn't think things were, I just seemed like felt like I had plenty of time, and looked up, and it was 6:45, and I was like, I should go get something to eat. And I went 6:45. It's Monday. I got to do the show today. Oh man, what is wrong with me? I'm running behind. So I got a couple of packages in today, so that kind of threw me off, threw me late. But anyway, yeah, I didn't get to schedule the show, so we may not have anybody show up. I just went live right at right as right. Okay, well, at least it's working. Yeah, got was listening to just checking, making sure everything was working here. Everything looks good. So I as I stated before, it's so crazy because my buddy Travis, Chevy Life, he sent me a video, and I watched. He wanted me to watch like 10 minutes of it, and I watched about 10 minutes of the video. And I mean, it was this guy just talking about. It was pretty much. I'm not going to say it was conspiracy theory stuff, but it borderline that. Pretty controversial stuff. And in the middle of it, and you could tell he's very conservative, may even be former military. I kind of think he might have been a former military person, and that may be why the band Hammer's not come down on him. But I was listening to it, and lo and behold, it starts running ads. And I'm like, what? Like, my monetization got taken away for talking about some, stuff like he's talking about. So it kind of blew my mind that he's still monetized and I lost mine. But anyway, good for him, man. Glad he's, not lost his. And, I'm not going to hate on the guy. Good for the guy. But for myself, I lost mine. We got somebody here. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's just my Stream Elements bot. Yeah, maybe. Oh, we got a couple of people. We got a couple of people in the room. What's up, guys? Yeah, chat's open if you want to chat. But anyway, yeah, I gotta start being more vanilla. Can't be talking about controversial political kind of things. So I thought I would talk a little bit today about YouTube versus Twitch and what I've learned. I've been on YouTube since 2006. And I uploaded some videos. I think I've said this on the podcast before. They were pretty terrible because I didn't know what I was doing back then. Some little videos I'd taken. So I ended up deleting the videos off of my YouTube account and didn't make another upload until 2009. And I really wanted to make sure that when I uploaded something, it was like seemed like something that was, even though I didn't know what I was doing video production wise, I wanted something that seemed like it was real. So I ended up not uploading anything again until 2009, and that video is still up there. But as I said in the past, now I regret very much deleting those initial videos, because now it doesn't show I have a video since 2009, and I uploaded like 5 videos from 2006 to 2009. So anyway, but I've been running this YouTube channel since 2006, and so that's about 15 years. Haven't had any success with it, but I still love messing around and tinkering around with it. But as far as Twitch, I've never really, I didn't understand Twitch, if that makes sense, completely, until I started really gaming, streaming. And then finally, I started, really looking at what Twitch was all about. I had had an account with Twitch since like Justin TV. And then Twitch bought it and they changed the name or whatever. I'm not sure exactly how all that took place, but I've been around and had signed up back way back when it was like Justin TV, but just never did anything with that account. And signed up for a new account, I don't know, probably a couple of years ago, maybe. And I would, I would surf around Twitch a little bit, but I really didn't know what I was looking for. And until I got really hot and heavy into Call of Duty, I didn't take the time. So I understand, I totally understand from a layman's perspective, somebody that's not into internet gaming or playing Call of Duty or, you know, any of the games. I understand that Twitch, there's no draw for Twitch for most people, unlike YouTube. YouTube has videos, is mostly produced videos, where Twitch is mostly, it's all live content because they don't have any produced video. So it's just people streaming live like this right now. If you don't know, this broadcast, this podcast is being simulcast to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time. So, yeah, it's, as far as Twitch though, I love Twitch for gaming. When it comes to game streaming, I tried Facebook, I tried YouTube once. I never really gave YouTube a chance. I tried it one time, didn't enjoy it that much. I like the way Twitch is set up for game streaming. I mean, it just works. It's so easy. The chat works. Everything just works, man. It's all set up with my Stream Deck. So, hey, Random Nomad, good to see you, brother. Sorry, I wanted to apologize, man. I just went live as soon as, as I got the show ready to go. I just went live. I was literally searching for a topic on YouTube for about 10 minutes, trying to figure out what I was going to make the topic today. And if you're just joining me, Random Nomad, looks like 707, you popped in. I was basically saying at the beginning that I'm completely getting away from anything that's political or controversial. So just looking for mainstream topics to try to talk about and, keep it pretty vanilla, unfortunately. Give you a follow on Twitch. Hey, I appreciate that, Random Nomad, man. I really, really appreciate that. My first love is YouTube. I used to have this heavy a love affair with YouTube, but it's gotten so PC correct, I guess. It's just really gotten, it's like a letdown. But then, I have to look at it too. I look at it from, I really stopped and was thinking about this the other day, and, they run ads on YouTube, and they run like mainstream ads. I had ads from like AT&T and Sprint, I mean, that I watched on my own channel. So, I mean, I understand from where they're coming from with people talking about controversial political topics, and that they're not, as far as YouTube, they're not too, they don't care for that very much. It just bugs me because of the hypocritical things. If I wanted to talk about Biden, or let's rewind. If I wanted to talk smack about Trump back when Trump was president, I shouldn't even say Trump because you can't even say Trump. If I wanted to, but let's say I did want to talk about the previous president, as long as I talked negatively about him, then nothing would happen. You're good. You're golden. But as soon as you say anything positive or that you're a supporter or anything like that, then YouTube's watching you like a hawk and just looking for you to do anything that they can take your monetization away. That's the way I feel anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. As far as Twitch, the scary thing is yeah, number 45. Good call, Random Nomad. Good call. Oh man, you're on Twitch. Cool. That's so cool. Let me show that. So Random Nomad is Random Nomad 36 on Twitch. I'll give you a follow back, buddy. I'll give you a follow back. So as a matter of fact, let me do that right now so I don't forget. Give me 2 seconds here. I got to jump on my Twitch channel, and I want to give Random Nomad a follow back because he followed me. Okay, I actually got to mute. Okay, there we go. I got to mute it. So I'm live on Twitch right now. So as soon as I brought it up, it was Let's see if I can do this. I'm not sure I can follow you back yet. I may have to wait till all the show's over, Random Nomad. But we'll definitely be giving you a follow back, buddy. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 22 followers. I really appreciate that, man. That really made my day. So anyway, yeah, I'm about halfway there. You got to get to 50. I'm almost halfway there. You got to get to 50 followers before you can apply for affiliate program. So you got to get, don't forget the underscore. Oh, the underscore. Oh yeah. Random underscore nomad 36. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a follow back, buddy. Anyway, so, I just, as far as gaming, if you're going to be streaming and gaming, I love the way Twitch is set up. Now, there's a guy named Heath Heller, I believe his name, with Alpha Gaming on YouTube. He's got a big YouTube channel. He makes tons of money, and from his YouTube and his Twitch, but he just about 3 weeks ago or a month ago, maybe now, he decided to leave Twitch, which he was making a monthly income around 10 grand, 10 to 15 grand on Twitch. And he left Twitch and moved his live streaming to YouTube. Now, he already had a YouTube channel where he produced videos, but he was doing all his live streaming on Twitch. But he's convinced that Twitch is going to die. So that worries me because as a streamer, a gaming streamer, I mean, he's a really intelligent guy and he's always pretty much right. So it really worries me for him to say that he thinks Twitch is going to die. Because if I go investing a lot of time over there trying to get this Twitch affiliate, trying to get my Twitch affiliate status and trying to make some money on Twitch, and then it dies in like 5 years, it's going to be all for zilch when I could have been trying to do it on YouTube. So that is a dilemma that everybody has. But when it comes to gaming, I mean, I know there's a bunch of big gamers. There's Z-Laner is on Facebook. You got Dr. Disrespect, who was banned from Twitch, and now he's on YouTube. So there's another thing. So, Dr. Disrespect was literally banned from Twitch, and now he's on YouTube. So you're not really safe anywhere. And that's the scary thing about, trying to make money with these internet platforms is it's their show and they can basically, basically they're firing you, they can fire you at any time for any reason if you do anything that they don't like. Anyway, Random Nomad, how are you doing today, buddy? How was your weekend? Did you work all weekend? Were you off this weekend? Do any hunting, fishing, anything fun? Good to see you, man. Glad I got some new headphones and man, they really sound good. Blows my mind. Because these Sennheisers are like the staple in the podcast community. But this is a gaming set of headset. Because my only other gaming headset was this old Razer headset that I have that I literally despise. I hate that headset. So ended up finally getting a real gaming decent headset that I like. And the cool thing about this headset is I've got it wired right now to it's wired right now, but it actually has a mic. It actually has a mic that hooks in over here. So when you're gaming, and the one reason I bought this particular headset is because the mic sounds amazing for a headset. And then it gets even better, or you can hook it up. You can hook it up with a 3.5 millimeter, which is how I've got it hooked to my mixer right now, or you can hook it up USB. Or last but not least, you can hook it up wirelessly. It's a wireless headset. So should be fun gaming. If I'm not streaming, I may be just using this headset. I don't know. I'll see. And then it came in this nice little carry case. Yeah, I just got it in today. just nice to actually have a real gaming headset. I didn't know if it would make any difference, but it actually did. It's made a ton of difference in the way the game sounds. I can believe how the difference at a gaming headset and a regular just, podcast headset. Yep, a headset and a mic. Worked all weekend, joys of retail. Oh man. Yeah, I hear you. Random Nomad. Speaking of that, any recommendations on a good not too pricey headset and mic? Let's see. For gaming, Random Nomad, for Xbox or PC, like what are you going to be doing with it? Yeah, let me know what you're going to be doing with it. I've actually got an old headset here, but for PS4. Okay, hold on just a second, buddy. Give me 2 seconds. How's the sound? Is the sound good? It sounds really good to me. Random Nomad, is the mic sound pretty good today? How's it? How am I sounding? Still trying to work out all the kinks. You know me, always having some kind of technical difficulties. Anyway, so I don't know if you can see here. Sounds good. Okay, thank you. So this is actually a really nice. Oh shit, where's the mic? Okay, I'll have to find it. Well, that's weird. Anyway, this is it's probably over here somewhere. So this is my little headset that was my gaming headset for my Xbox, and it's a really nice set. I think it was damn, what let me try to remember. I can't remember how much this thing was. I think it was $50. It's a PLT rig. Let me see if I can look that up. It's a PLT rig 400. PLT rig 400. Let me see if I can look this up, Random Nomad. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do a screen share so you can see what they look like. Screen share. Screen share. Okay, share. And let's see. There we go. So PLT rig 400. Yeah. Okay, 20, $30. Nah, here we go. That's Platonics. Yeah, see at Walmart, they're $54.99. Let's see which one it is. Because the one I have is camo. Or it's like gray camo. So it was a specialty. Yeah, see, that's not it. The one that I have is like camo. Let me put that in there. Camo. It's not really camo. It's like a gray, but yeah, here it is. Yeah, there's one on eBay for $24.83 with free shipping. So that's about. I paid more for that, but they're older now. Let's see. Yeah. So here's a good picture of them. Yeah, that's them. That's these. That's green camo. Whoops. So these are gray. They're not green. They're gray camo. This is the set right here. I don't know if you can see that. This is them. Yeah, there we go. There's a good picture. So this is them. But these are a darker gray than that. But it's that camo type. Yeah, I mean, you might have to get another mic. I'll look for the mic, but the only thing is you might have to get another mic because when I was going to use them on my computer, the mic wasn't working for me very well. But when I used them on my Xbox, they were fine, but they didn't work. The mic didn't work on a computer. So that's why I went and got a different set, that Razer over there. But if you want these, man, I will send them to you. Just give me an address and I'll send them to you. I was going to stick them on eBay for like 15 or 20 bucks, but dude, if you need a set, they're a nice set. I just don't use them. You know what I mean? They're just collecting dust, and the ear pads have gotten like a little oily or something. And I mean, they're like brand new. I never even wore them. I've wore these things. I bet you I have gamed in these things maybe 20 times, if that. Because I only used them when I was using my Xbox, and I never used my Xbox that much. But anyway, yeah, I think they're a really nice set of headphones. I mean, just, if you want them, dude, let me know and I'll send them to you. I was going to give them to my son, but I don't ever hear from him. So I was going to ask him if he wanted them, but I never hear from him. So I'm sure he's got a nicer set than that. But anyway, they have actually a detachable mic as well. It's a little 3.5 millimeter mic. Let me look over here really quick. It bugs me because the mic was in them. So let me see if they fell out. No, I don't see the mic, but you can get one on eBay. They're like 10 bucks. Let me look real quick on eBay and see. I'll look for the mic and see if I can find it. What did I say they were? They're PTL 400 mic. Yeah, here's a mic for $8.94. So yeah, you can get another mic. But yeah, if you want them, dude, let me know. Send me your address and I will send them to you. And like I said, you might have to jump on eBay and order a mic, but I'm going to look for a mic. Actually, I found them right here. They're right here on eBay. They're $42.99 on eBay. I'm going to stick this link in the in the chat here. Random Nomad, if you want to click on it so you can check it out. So that's the headset right there. That's exactly it. And you may have to order a mic. I'm going to look for the mic, but if I can't find it, you'll have to order one. It's just a little mic. There's not much to it. There's one right here for $8. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So there's one right here for like $8. And just any mic that's a 3.5 millimeter will work. I don't know if I can stick this mic in the chat. Yeah, there's one, but you just get on eBay and search for Platonix PlayStation 4 headset, Rig 400 camouflage detachable mic, and the mic will come up. But I have the mic. Let me look for the mic. But the mic, like I said, on PC, the mic wasn't working. So I don't know if the mic went bad or if I don't know if it just might have been because I was on PC, because it always worked fine on Xbox. I played on Xbox and talked to people and never had a problem. And then I tried to use them on my PC. When I started gaming on my PC, was the first thing I did was try to use them on my PC. Didn't work. So, yeah, it is what it is. So Random Nomad, come Friday, maybe Wednesday or Friday, after you get this headset, if you'll do me a favor, I want you to, if I could get a couple of people to start watching since you have an account on Twitch now, if I could get you to watch maybe one of the episodes, one of the podcasts a week, maybe if you would watch it on Twitch, because you have to have 5 viewers. I wonder why my camera's not focusing. There he goes. 5 viewers on Twitch to get your affiliate. Once you get 50 followers, and then it's not a big deal right now because I still need to get the 50 followers. But at some point, maybe I can talk into getting on there and viewing the show on there. Come on, camera. There it is. I don't know if the mic. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, but send me your address, and if you want this headset, send me your address and I'll send it to you. I'm the world's worst at shipping crap, but I will send it to you. What's going tonight, but this pop up. Oh, it's okay. No worries, man. No worries. But yeah, it's a good little headset. I mean, it sounds pretty good. And the one thing I do like about this headset is it's really light. Like all of my headsets are really, really heavy. And this one thing I did love about it is how light it is. Yeah, it's like you're not even wearing a headset, man. This is actually, I just realized this is the most comfortable headset I have. Like, I'm not even kidding. This headset is so much more comfortable than even this brand new one I just got. Let's see what it sounds like through the mixer. And it doesn't have the right connection. Because it's for PlayStation or Xbox. I think that's a reason that the mic didn't work, is because this thing is not really for, it's not really for PC. It's for like Xbox and PlayStation. I think I can get it to work with this adapter. I have to use this adapter on my new one as well. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, it sounds great. They sound great. That's insane. They sound almost as good as the new set I got. Holy crap. That's crazy. So I just realized that the reason that they didn't work is because they've got the wrong connection. I always wondered what the hell was going on. They've got the wrong connection. Yeah, they sound great. They sound almost as good as my new set. And this set, yeah, this is a different level of price tag, and they don't sound that different. As a matter of fact, these might sound better. I don't know. That's crazy. My mind is blown because I had this that they didn't sound that good, but they sound great. And the golly, I'm blown. My mind is blown. I just didn't have the right connection for them hooked up, but they sound freaking great. Yeah. So Random Nomad, send me your address and I'll send them to you, man. So you have it, so we can play some Call of Duty. Give me a second. I'm going to hook my other set back up. I can't believe how good these sound. My mind is absolutely blown. The main thing, so the main thing about this headset is the reason I got this particular headset is because out of all the headsets that I listen to, the sound may not be, well, the sound is really good. The sound is a little bit better than this headset, but it's not leaps and bounds. I mean, this headset you can get for, used like on eBay for like $25. and or $30, I guess. New, it's like they're $42.99 or whatever you saw. This headset new is let's see. Now I didn't buy it new. I bought used. I got them on eBay because I couldn't afford a new one. I couldn't afford them new. But I'll show you how much they are new. Let's go ahead and share the screen here. And give me a second and I'll pull them up. They are, what the hell are the Corsair? Corsair Virtuoso. Yeah, so here they are. On Amazon, they're $179. Here's a pair on eBay for $245. You can get them at Best Buy. Yeah, they're not cheap. Yeah, I think you can actually buy them at Best Buy for $249. Yeah, here they are right here. Oh, they're $179. No, this is the lower model. That's what's going on. So there's two different models. So here's my model right here. So you can get them at Best Buy for $209. And again, I didn't pay that for them because I can afford. Random Nomad email is ravholly at gmail.com. Send my email, Random Nomad. Got my camera to focus today. So yeah, drop me an email and just let me know your PO box or whatever where I can send these things, and I'll see if I can get them shipped out to you, buddy. And that way you don't have to buy a pair. Awesome. Sounds good. I'll have to get to a post office. I'm trying to think how far the post office is from here. I wonder if I can one wheel it. But yeah, I got plenty of boxes to get them. And I won't even really have to package them up that well. They're just, I mean, they're pretty durable. No PO box, but I'll get it at my address. Okay, cool. Yeah, just send me your address, man, and we'll get them to you. And that way, hopefully, we can do some gaming pretty soon. And like I said, when the show ends, I'll look for the mic. It may be out of my truck, but I'll look around, see if I can find the mic. It shows we got shows that we have 2 people watching. Has anybody heard from Matilda? I still haven't got a chance to check on that girl. Make sure everything's okay with her. I don't think she liked my gaming stuff very well. Oh man, I think the Twitch knocked out. Let's see. Hold on a second. Make sure it's still on. We're still streaming on Twitch. Oh yeah. We're still going. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, when I put my gaming video up, she made a comment about it being, she thought it should be more wary because it might be offensive. Like she said something about her sister-in-law or cousin or something, like had PTSD about guns or something. So I don't know. I haven't seen her since I put the gaming videos up. So that's a problem when you start changing things up. Like some people are not going to change with you. I get it. It sucks, but that's the way it is. And I understand it because I mean I'm the same way about the RV community. Like there's RVers that I would watch because I liked their rig, and then they would sell their rig and get something different, and I would completely lose interest in their channel and not watch them anymore. Nomadic Fanatics, perfect example of that. I'm trying to think. No, I don't know. He ever never no Nomadic Fanatic. That's not true. He never really had a rig I liked. Justin Incredible. I liked that Dodge, the little Dodge that he had one of the first when he first started doing his YouTube channel, the Dodge Dually. I loved that one. I can't think what they are now. It's a B class camper, but they're super expensive. Super, super expensive. It's so crazy because I used to always with the StreamYard, I used to always do the show and watch the YouTube channel while I was doing it. And now I don't even sign into YouTube. I just run it from the StreamYard. It's funny because I used to think that I needed to. I used to think that I needed to do it from my StreamYard. Yeah, here it goes. It's funny because I used to think. Pause it. Yeah, I like the chat for YouTube. It's really cool because it shows that, random nomad. It shows you're a moderator. Yeah, I like it. I have let's see if that'll work. I have like a little, see if anything pops up. Oh, Joe Alderado. Good evening, brother. Good to see you. I'm just kind of piddling around, man. Evening, Rav. Sorry I'm late. Got distracted watching the movie Colors with Sean Penn and Robert Duvall. It was an okay movie. That's funny because I've talked about that like last week or week before. Is that where you heard about it? Yeah, I was talking about it. You just thought it was okay? That used to be one of my favorite movies. But it was back before I lived in LA, didn't know anything about LA, and I just I was like, man, LA is crazy. Because that thing was like back in the 80s. I mean, I've watched it since the 80s, and it doesn't hold up perfectly. It's a little, it's a little dated, you can tell, but them calling the hood, all the hood or the gang members calling Sean Penn Pac-Man, I thought that shit was hilarious too. That was funny. Yeah, I was talking about Colors like last week or week before on the podcast. I liked all the old guns. It reminded me of old Cali. Yeah, for sure. Yep. That movie was a trip, man. I remember that movie came out. I'll never forget, man. How old was I when that movie came out? I can't remember. I think it was probably 20, maybe. No, I don't think it was that old. I think maybe I was 18 or 19. Let's see what year that came out. I think it came out in 89. Color movie. Yeah, 88. Came out in 88. So that was the year I graduated, or that was graduation year. It was 88. I didn't actually graduate, but ended up getting my girlfriend pregnant, so I didn't graduate. But anyway, yeah, it came out in 88. So I was 17 or 18 years old. And I remember they have this one scene where they bust this house. They go into this like supposedly drug house or whatever, and they take this girl like butt naked. She's like handcuffed, butt naked, like, and they waltz her to the police car butt naked in the movie. I was like, what the hell? Everybody was talking about that scene, like, goes like, because it was all VHS back then. You have to understand. And people were pausing the VHS. And the problem with VHS is when you pause the VHS, the picture would always be distorted. So it was never like a perfect freeze frame like you get now. If you paused it, it was like all this, it just didn't look very clear. But everybody was trying to pause and rewind that one. And it maybe was 4 seconds, 5 seconds. It was really short. Joe Eldorado says, dang, I wasn't even walking yet. Yep. And Random Nomad was 3 or 4 when it came out. Yeah, you guys make me feel like an old man. I was damn near grown when that movie came out. You guys were just babies. Little babies. Joe Eldorado, she was looking hot. Not gonna lie, I paused it for a few minutes. Yeah, she was smoking hot, dude. I can't even. I just remember that scene. I haven't seen that scene in years and years. But I remember it. Yeah, because I was like at that time in '88. Well, that's not true because that's another thing that's crazy is because we've advanced, so many years and people are so much more liberated supposedly than we were back in the day. Dude, there was so much nudity on not TV, but in movies and rated R movies and stuff. It's so what's the word? Tame compared to what it used to be. The only thing that I can think, like maybe Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones had a lot of nudity in it, but that's the last thing I can remember like recently that has like a lots a ton of nudity in it. Man, my camera will not focus today. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can turn it. Maybe if I turn it back a little bit more. There we go. It was off just a tad. Shameless. You know what? I've never really seen that. Shameless has a lot of nude scenes, lots of sex scenes. Shameless. I have to look that up because everybody talks about it. I think I was offered to work on that and then I didn't, but I have friends I think that worked on it. I think Sissy worked on that. Shameless. Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't even know what the hell it's about. But everybody talks about it. I'm pretty sure Sissy worked on that. She's in it. She's like a weed girl selling weed. Let me see if I can look it up really quick on her Instagram. Let's see. I would pull it up on the screen, but her Instagram's a little racy. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if it's Shameless. Yep, Shameless. She was manager Trisha on season 11, episode 4. So when the dudes walk into the weed dispensary or the weed where they're growing all the weed, not the dispensary, but it's like a warehouse. She was the manager, Trisha, in Shameless. I've never seen it. A lot of people talk about it, so I guess I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Well, is on Amazon. You can rub one. Joe Eldorado. Nah, it takes more than that, man. I'm an old man. Random Nomad says, I haven't seen all of season 11. Is it good, Random Nomad? I don't even know what's on. What is Shameless on? All I have is Netflix. I don't do a whole lot. And Netflix and YouTube, dude. I don't do a whole lot of don't do a whole lot of it's on HBO. What is it on? Showtime. It's on Showtime. Yeah, I don't have Showtime. Oh, it's on Netflix? Well, if it's on Netflix, I'll have to check it out. Oh, it's on Netflix up to season 10 and Showtime. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I didn't know it was on Netflix. I'll check it out, see what's up. I guess it's a comedy. I don't even know what it was. I've been waiting for the mailman all day. Finally just got here. Okay. You haven't seen all of season 11. The American version, cause there is an English one. Yeah, I just saw that. Is the English? I guess the English one was first, and then we copied it probably with the American version. Is what I'm figuring. Could be wrong. Give it some time when you watch it. Okay, like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was like that for me. Like when Breaking Bad started, like I tried to watch the first, didn't like it. I tried to get through the first episode like 3 times and finally got through the first episode, barely made it through the second episode, and by the third episode I was hooked. Crazy how that works. Same way with American Horror Story, but I never could. I finally got through the first season of American Horror Story, and then I couldn't do this. I couldn't even go any farther. I was done. And the funny thing is I've worked on 3 seasons of Horror Story. 2 or 3 seasons. I think 3 seasons. Wait, Covenant, Cult, and Apocalypse. Worked on all 3 seasons of Horror Story, but haven't watched past season 1, which I didn't work on. And then when they were shooting Hotel, the season that was Hotel, they were right next to us because I was working for American Crime Story, The People versus O.J. Simpson. So they were our sister production, and our stages on the Fox lot were right next door to each other. We had 2 stages. They had 2 stages. I think we had 5. Wait a minute. Let me get this right. I think we had, oh my God, I should know this. I've been on this. Okay. So we had 6 and 11, and they had 5 and 10. And so 5 and 6 are right next door, and 10 and 11 are right next door. Random Nomad says correct, but they are differences between the English and American. Oh, yeah, I figured that. There always is. Always is. I'll have to check it out. Sounds interesting now. Since you watch it, it's got my piqued my interest. Even my girl Sissy Lee being on there didn't pique my interest. I kind of wanted to see her in this season 11, but she's got like what she's in. She's got it on her Instagram page. So did anybody do anything? Joe Eldorado, how was your weekend, buddy? Did you work all weekend? Were you grooming puppy dogs this weekend, or were you off and running around? So I just saw that Las Vegas dropped their mask mandate, and Dana White from the UFC was saying, "We're back, baby." Pretty funny because on his Instagram, he was saying that Texas and Florida led the way with the pandemic, and I have to agree with that. Random Nomad says, almost everyone I have but told to watch it have really enjoyed it. Okay, I definitely have to check it out. Definitely check it out. Dude, I've got restless leg syndrome. I'm sitting there bouncing my legs back and forth, and I don't realize it on camera. I'm probably look like I'm riding a 4-wheeler or something. Worked and playing with possums. Probably will get one. I saw was it your Instagram story that you had the possum, or was it just the Instagram post? I saw it. They're actually they're actually a pretty cool pet from what I understand. My boys, when they were younger, they had ferrets, and I thought ferrets would be great pets. And the ferrets were really, really cool. They're really cool. They're cool little creatures, and they've got like a weird personality. And we had one that was a Baxter, and God, I can't remember what the girl's name was, but they were my youngest sons. What was the girl's? I can't think of the little girl's name, but they were cute as they could be, but man, did they smell. Whew. They got it's not like a skunk, but they got like a body odor that's just like you could bathe them and then they would smell like they hadn't had a bath within like an hour. They've got some kind of like natural pheromone or something that, yeah, it's not pretty. Like our whole house smelled like those ferrets. And it was the craziest thing because I guess we didn't know it, but I guess they can be affected by like canine diseases, and our neighbor's dog got parvo, and I'm convinced that it killed the ferrets because it was so weird because they were just fine. They were just running around having a good time. They had a huge cage. We had a huge cage for them, and they were running around the cage, and we had these little hammocks up in there. They would get in their hammocks and sleep, and they were just doing fine. And Baxter passed away, and then my son was devastated. Baxter passed away. Like 1 minute he was fine, and then Dustin comes in and goes, "Dad, I think Baxter's sick." And I looked at him, and he was all lethargic, and I was like, "What the hell?" I said, "I just saw him running around like an hour ago." And he passed away, and then within an hour, the female passed away. It was so weird. Skunks make good pets too. Yeah, I've heard that. But I didn't know, we didn't have any idea. I didn't have any idea that the ferrets could be affected by parvo. But, that's all I could figure out. We didn't take them to the vet. We didn't even have time to take them to the vet. I mean, within the time that we noticed that the biggest one, Baxter, was sick, he died within like 20 minutes of seeing he was sick. Prolific invention killed almost a whole litter of Rottweilers I was raising years ago. Oh my gosh, man, that's terrible. Welcome to the show, Prolific Invention. Yeah, parvo sucks bad. Joe says, I want a skunk eventually. So if you get a skunk, are you going to have him what do they call it? Where they pull their sack, that little sack out that holds all of their spray in there? Are you going to, I don't know. It's weird. That's a weird one. But they say they're great pets. But they say pigs are great pets too. My ex-wife had a potbelly pig, and that pig was a pain in the ass. Don't let anybody fool you. Pigs are a pain in the ass. And you'd pick him up, and he would just squeal like you were killing him. Yeah, the scent sack. Parvo is crazy. I hate when I have customers come in with parvo dogs, act like it's nothing we have to sanitize. Yeah, I know. They bring them into the pet. Are you working at a veterinarian, Joe? Or are you working? I thought you were working like at Petco or PetSmart or something like that. I can't believe people would bring in their. I can't believe people were bringing their puppies and stuff, and if they have parvo. What is up, Janine Joy? What's going on, JJ? How's life in Phoenix? Man, I guess actually putting the show on Facebook, I guess, because I've had like 2 or 3 people pop in from Facebook. What is parvo? What is parvo? Never heard of it. You never heard of parvo, Random Nomad? Joe Eldorado, PetSmart. People think we are a vet. Oh my gosh! So people bring in their parvo pets, and then you guys have to. Oh my gosh! Yeah, because people just bring their dogs in to shop. I've done it a couple of times. You can take your dogs into PetSmart and just walk around with your dogs while you're shopping. And Bennyfield Hospital at PetSmart, I think. Bennyfield. Parvo is it's like a distemper for dogs. It doesn't affect cats because like distemper, I think, gets cats, right? And horses and stuff like that. But parvo is a disease for dogs, and it's fatal, and it kills them very quickly if they get it. Every now and then, a dog will survive parvo. Like if you get them to the vet in time, sometimes if you get a really good vet that really knows what they're doing, they can save a dog from parvo. But usually, if your dog gets parvo, it's fatal. They'll be dead in just like 24 to 48 hours once they get it. It's terrible. And a lot of dogs get it. If you don't get your dogs vaccinated against parvo, there's a good possibility they'll get it. I mean, it's like freaking C19, I guess, but it's very fatal. If a dog gets it, I mean, I wonder what the fatality rate is in parvo. I would say it's probably like 85 or 90%. Parvo fatalities. mortality. 80%. So 8 out of 10 dogs that gets parvo will die. It's up to an 80% fatality rate, which is what I figured. Mike Pierce, man, look at the Facebook people popping in. Just make the dog wear a mask. Problem solved. Oh man, I'm so glad that we're finally these face diapers are finally getting to a point where I think we're going to be able to get out of them. I'm sick of them. I don't know about you guys, but I despise the damn things. I try not to say anything because people are so freaking weirded out about if you don't wear a mask and stuff. So I try not to say anything, man, but I absolutely hate the damn things. Hate them. Despise them. How's everything up there in Portland, Mr. Pierce? Things finally are things finally settling down and getting back to normal up there? I guess probably where you are, it never really got that bad. It was just like right in the downtown area where people are losing their minds, trying to burn everything down. I stay away from Portland. I don't blame you. It's funny because Portland used to be like a city. There's just a few major cities in the United States I've never been, and I've never been states as well. I've never been to Portland. I've never been to Oregon. I've never been to Seattle. I've never been to Washington State, and that's about it. I've been to pretty much every major city in the United States, but those two. Joe says, I don't mind wearing a mask. I don't have to shave and it holds my earbuds pretty well when working. That makes sense. I don't know, man. It's just like I hate breathing into the thing and I kind of feel like claustrophobic sometimes. I don't know what it is. Mike Pierce says, yes, they're idiots who deserve all the wrath they incur. Oh, yeah, man. I hear that. Joe says, how often can you carry a gun and wear a mask? I'm a robber. Yeah, somebody was saying that as well. I heard somebody, or I saw somebody comment that on Instagram. I think it was. They were talking about that they love wearing their mask into the bank or something like that. Here's something funny. You want to hear something funny? So when the C thing first took off last year, I mean, I had a mask. I had like a real this 95 N95 respirator type mask, but I only had one, and you couldn't get any. Right? You couldn't get any. You couldn't buy any at the time. But so I had one, and then it got. You wear those things, man, they get dirty. And I wore it for like a week and started looking for a new one because it was disgusting because it was white and it was starting to turn brown because I was wearing it every day. So I stopped wearing it and I went to a 7-Eleven and I wasn't thinking. And I walked in the 7-Eleven without a mask and I'm in the 7-Eleven and they literally told me I had to leave and go get a mask or come back with a mask. So they kicked me out of the 7-Eleven because I didn't have a mask on. I was like, oh man, I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah. Okay. I have a mask, but it's like dirty, but I'll wear it to come back. And so I left. I got kicked out of the 7-Eleven. About 2010 or 11, I got kicked out of a 7-Eleven in downtown Long Beach on Halloween because I wore my mask into the freaking store, my Halloween mask, and they had like some kind of mandate that you could not wear a mask into 7-Eleven. And I'm like, it's freaking Halloween. Like the mask that I had on, it didn't come off and on real easy. So once I got it on, I hadn't planned on taking it off until I was ready till the end of the night, and then I'd take it off. And so I go in the store into the 7-Eleven on 4th and it's 4th and God, I can't remember. It's right downtown Long Beach. So I go rolling in with my mask on and the lady's like, hey, you can't be in here with that mask on. You got to go. I was like, what? I was like, it's freaking Halloween. She goes, you can't have a mask on in the store. It's store policy. So I've been kicked out of a 7-Eleven for wearing a mask, and I've been kicked out of a 7-Eleven for not wearing a mask. How ironic is that? Joe Eldorado says, I don't think they do much in keeping you safe. I don't think they do anything in keeping you safe. I would bet a year off my life they don't do anything. I mean, think about it. If you get COVID on your mask, you're going to be touching the mask, taking it off. You know what I mean? I think it's just it's like a security blanket for people. They think it's going to help, they think it's going to keep them, they think it's going to keep them safe. But I don't think they do. I literally don't think they do anything. And there was a couple of institutes that did that did studies on it and said that they didn't, there was no protection, that they protected you none from COVID. But that stuff, those studies got buried quickly, and you didn't hear anything about it in the mainstream media, in the MSM. Joe Dorado says, can they get you for premeditated murder if you have to wear a mask and gloves cause of this C-19? Huh. I don't know. Gun stores have you take off your mask before you enter. That makes a lot of sense. Can't say I blame them there. Can't say I blame them one bit there. I'd want you to take your mask off too before you come in my gun store. I mean, you think about it. I mean, if you're going to rob a place right now during C-19, that's the time to do it. You know what I mean? Because you're always wearing a mask. Everybody's got a mask on. Well, all right, guys. We literally just hit 1 hour. Shows just 1 hour on Mondays. I think one Monday I went for 2.5 hours, though, but that's not today. No, not a long show tonight. We're going to wrap her up here. We're 2 minutes after the hour, or 2 minutes after the hour that we started. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of the American Nomad. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that popped in. Prolific Invention. We had some new people. Anyway, we got Random Nomad. Send me your address, buddy, and I will send you that gaming headset so we can play some Call of Duty. Joe Eldorado, my brother. Prolific Invention. Let's see, Janine Joy. Let's see, who else do we have? Mike Pierce, my buddy Mike Pierce. So if you guys don't know who Mike Pierce is, you have to look him up. That man used to fight professionally in the UFC. That's when I met him. He was in the UFC. He is and prolific jiu-jitsu. He's the real deal, Mike Pierce is. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this show. Have a great night, and we will see you back here Wednesday if everything goes right. And until then, remember, keep looking up, because that's where it all is. Have a good week. Have a good week, guys.